Townalist, your AI-powered travel companion. Townalist helps you discover nearby cities, restaurants, gas stations, and things to see, all while providing AI-generated insights about each location. Here's how to use the app, step by step. Privacy notice and user consent. When you first launch Townalist, you'll see a privacy notice and user consent screen. This explains what data is collected, for example, anonymous location data, and why it's used. Agree and continue, proceeds into the app. Decline and exit app, closes the app if you do not consent. After consenting, you'll arrive at the main map screen. This is where most of Townalist's features live. You'll see your current location, plus a variety of overlays if you choose to enable them. Key elements. 1. Current location annotation, a pin labeled Now in City, showing your approximate city. 2. Speed and altitude, displayed at the bottom showing your current speed in km/h and altitude in meters. 3. Overlay buttons, found near the bottom. You can toggle nearby cities, restaurants, gas stations, or things to see. 4. News ticker, a scrolling yellow bar at the very bottom providing AI-generated info about your current location. Above the speed and altitude readouts, you'll see a row of circular buttons. Tapping one will toggle a specific overlay on or off. City overlay, magnifying glass icon, shows nearby cities and their direction, distance. Restaurant overlay, fork knife icon, displays local restaurants, their distances and bearings. Gas station overlay, fuel pump icon, lists nearby gas stations with directions and distances. Things to see overlay, binoculars icon, highlights tourist attractions or points of interest. When you tap any of these overlays, colored tags appear around the map with bearings, for example, NW 45 degrees, distances, for example, 2.4 kilometers, and location names. Only one overlay can be active at a time. Tap the Active Overlay button again to turn it off, then you can enable other overlays. Townalist will often display a loading overlay with a spinner when it's fetching location info from its AI or local data sources. Messages like "Fetching info about Foothills Park" appear briefly to let you know it's gathering new details. When you tap a city or place overlay, for example, a gas station or attraction, Townalist recenters the map on that location. You'll also see an annotation pin labeled with the place's name. Tap the ticker to reveal a scrollable info overlay, yellow background, containing the same information but easier to read. This overlay hides the map until you dismiss it. Tap the gear icon to open settings. Here you can set home location, define your home city, state, and country. Language settings, switch between supported languages, English, Finnish, Swedish, etc. Done, returns you to the map. Tracking versus manual panning. At the top menu bar, you can see a location icon that toggles tracking. Tracking on, the map follows your movement in real time. Tracking off, you can freely pan zoom the map without it snapping back. When tracking is off, you can drag the map around, and Townalist will update the city name and AI info based on the new center coordinate. At the upper button menu, you'll see a small set of audio control buttons. These let you control Townalist's spoken announcements and location information. Replay / circular arrow icon E. Tap to replay the last spoken information. For instance, if the app just announced, "You are now in Cupertino," pressing replay repeats that message. Mute unmute, speaker / icon versus speaker wave icon. Tap to toggle whether Townalist speaks location updates and announcements. When muted, the app won't speak automatically, but will still display text in the ticker. When unmuted, Townalist speaks each new location announcement or AI-generated info as you move or tap an overlay. Place a pause, play icon versus pause icon. Tap to pause or resume any ongoing spoken announcement. Pause temporarily halts the current speech. Play resume speech from where it was paused. These audio controls help you manage how and when Townalist speaks location updates, allowing you to replay important details or keep the app silent if you're in a quiet environment. Enjoy exploring! Townalist aims to be your go-to companion for discovering new places and learning about them through AI-generated content. Feel free to explore local restaurants, gas stations, scenic spots, and more. Then read up on interesting facts and history all within one app. Safe travels and happy exploring with Townalist.